So, a very quick one. I want you to be careful how you use your news, how you react to news. In most cases, by the time you are reading all this, or by the time you are getting all this news on your phone, all those plenty big news centers that you are following on your phone, call it Instagram, Twitter, all those big headlines. Chances are by the time you are getting your headlines from big websites like this, it has already happened. Let me prove to you what I'm talking about. All right, look at this post. It says over 304 billion has been added to the crypto market. A very correct statement, anyways. All right, because it is actually telling you what has happened. But the way people react to this is different. People see it as like it is happening now. Many people who are saying that now, when people see things like Bitcoin is up 17% and has pumped 10,000 from, they see it as is buying now. All right, and you can see the chart up there. You can see by the time they posted that chart, Bitcoin was at 70k. All right, it has already done a lot of movement. By the time you are getting fed with this hype of the market about to pump, all right, you can see this is 5 hours ago now, right? 5 hours ago. If I go back to my chart now, if I go back to my chart and we count backward, 1 2 3 4 5, because this is on the 1 hour time frame. So 5 hours starting from here, 1 2 3 4 5. The market has already pumped to this level. It has already gotten to this level, and this is the way I use news combined with my technical analysis. I actually like to play against the sentiment of what is happening, especially during the high profile news, right? When things are going up and down, especially with crypto or gold and all that. By the time you are getting all those notifications that the market is pumping, the sentiment is very, very high, that people are going to start reacting to that news with what the news is saying, chances are the market has already the opportunity in the market is already done. All right, you are seeing it after it has played out, because it is only after it has played out that they can get the news to feed you. But here's the thing, a lot of people start actually entering in that direction. By the time you are getting it, it is when the market is about to correct itself from the previous news. For example, at this point, the whole profile is that Bitcoin is dumping. Let me see. If I go back to the news thing, I think that dump should be the last one. All right. So if you go back, you see, yeah, exactly, BTC falls and all that. People, by this time, a lot of people are seeing all these things. 2 billion liquidated. Okay, that should be 1 day ago. All right, if you go back to the chart, you see by the time they are telling you all this, that should be like the 1 day ago that we are talking about. By the time this whole news is coming, market is about to correct itself, because that is when people are starting to react or even do more, and the institutions are about to look for more liquidity to enter. If the market really wants to go in that direction, just know that that is when the market is about to correct itself. Now, by the time the hype is now strong, that is about to be in favor of the market, so far you have not seen any strong indication, all right, on the higher time frame. For instance, let's say 4 hour, 1 hour time frame, and I'm talking about high profile news now, when big things like this are happening. By the time you are seeing this type of, hey, the market is buying and all that, just know that the market is about to really do a bigger correction. Now, I only took a little bit of profit from here. It wasn't all the way to that downside, but I wish I held. All right, I wish I held. Now, that same thing is about to repeat itself here. BTC has been dumping all day. The market direction is in a downtrend, but the news is feeding you that the market is about to buy. It's pumping and all that. You can see the language of this particular. It's going to always be a very big hype, a very, very massive hype around what the market has already done. You can see how this thing is telling you that if you're not buying now, you are going to lose. If you go to the comment section, you're going to see a lot of people just quit. My first day back at McDonald's, that is telling you that he just quit his job because he bought BTC at the lower end, right? That's what this is trying to tell you. I wouldn't be surprised to see that in the next few minutes, by the time your technical analysis starts showing you that the market is about to dump, for instance, if you start seeing a change or a break below this, especially when it's reacting from zones like this, just know that the market is about to do an even bigger correction. Now, it's not every time this works. It's not every time. Sometimes the market might really be about to start pumping up. But if that is the case, then you will see stronger indication that the market is still very strong. By the time the strong indication that people are hyping is changing, just know that something else is about to happen. And how can you take advantage of it? I mean, I don't need to just jump in just because I saw that the news is in favor of BTC, then I'll start selling. No, I will wait for my technical analysis to give me a confirmation, because these people are not going to give this news until it has happened, right? So the next news on BTC, for instance, the next thing you are going to see on that page is either going to be that the market bought aggressively or is sold off. By the time you are seeing that news, it has already happened. It has already happened. Now I'll be waiting for technical analysis to show me that something opposite to the last hype is about to happen. So for instance, if the last hype was about a very, very big, massive sell, I'm waiting for technical analysis to tell me that we are about to go up. If the last hype is about a very, very big buy that is looking aggressive, especially when it's coming from zones where you are expecting buys from, I'm waiting for technical analysis to tell me it's time to sell. And how do I point out that? On the 1 hour time frame or on a reasonable time frame, I'll just wait for like a change of character after that big retracement, because it is only a big retracement that you see big headlines coming up, right? So once I see a change of character after a big hype in the market, I'm looking to enter for a continuation. There are two things here. You are in line with the direction of the market, one, and secondly, you are not just entering blindly, you are waiting for an indication, and you can see it everywhere. Big hype, it is going up, it is going up. As soon as you start seeing a sell, you go in for it. Another big hype, it is going up, it is going up. You just wait on a reasonable time frame and at a reasonable zone to take advantage of it. So try this thing out. Just look for big headlines and try to see what people are blind to see. You understand? Because as soon as those big headlines hit, they start thinking that it is time to do what that headline is doing. Meanwhile, that is a reaction, or the headline is only coming after that has already been done, and it's time for the market to correct itself. I don't know how else I can explain this, but try it and let me know what you come up with. Okay?